Fast forward to the ball. Should I call it a ball? I don't know. Fast forward going to the Fae Palace. Everybody looks nice or whatever. Tinkerbell talks with Pan, and he just keep drinking. He's like, oh my goodness, am I a myth? What am I? I don't know. Am I truly am what I am? Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Life of Lily. I'm here to talk to y'all about the last book in the Vicious Lost Boys series, which is Fae Princess, the Fae Princess. So I'm just gonna let y'all know right now, disclaimer, spoilers, spoiler alert. And yes, I'm tired. Lately I've just been tired. I don't know what's going on with me. So we left off with the last book in book 3, which is the Their Vicious Darling. We left off with that with Pan seeing Tinkerbell, and he just getting spooked out because she killed her a long time ago. So now in the beginning of this book, you know, they chit chat, they talk. Spirits of the lagoon brought her back, and speaking of the spirits of the lagoon, since the last book, Pam been hearing the spirits. Like, as if y'all read, like I said, if y'all read the book and spoilers, he mentions, well, in this particular book, the first part of the book, like I think it's in a prologue or something like that, it goes to say that the mother pushes the baby in the water because he was causing so much trouble for him and his siblings. And he was too violent, so she was like, she just wanted to save them and him and just push him into the lagoon, right? So I like the part when he was talking to her and stuff like that. It says, except this time she smiles at me and hangs her head and laughs. I can actually see it, like she was like in the window, like, or something like that, and it's like started laughing, like something out of an anime. I thought that was really cool. I could actually see it. I thought it was really cool. And then we go into Rock. I love me some Rock, y'all. Like, he needs his own series. Please give this man his own series, especially the narrator, the way he narrates Rock. Like, oh my god, where does this man come from? Where has he come from? Tell me. So I have a quote in here. There's actually 2 quotes, which Smee says, I think you care very little, she goes on, because you think that keeps you safe. If you care for very little, you have very little to lose. A knot forms between my shoulder blades, making me shift again. But you know what? Smee says, caring for so little means that when you actually do care, losing it has a much higher cost. So I think, you know, I feel like he just want to show that he cares. I think he just want to admit that he, like, really loves. I think this was in the last book, that he really loves Wendy. And he even says it, like, he wonders what she's going to think when he actually sees Wendy. Like, why did you take so long to come get me? Or if she just grow really, really old or something like that. And I thought I thought about that too. I was like, oh my God. Because I'm thinking like she's immortal, but she's not going to be an immortal. So I was like, what if he goes there and finds out that she's dead? Like, too bad for you, you too late, you know? So after that, that's when we go back to Tinkerbell and the boys and Wendy talking to Tinkerbell, and then Tinkerbell invites them to the palace so they can just squash the beef and get along or whatever. So fast forward to the ball. Should I call it a ball? I don't know. Fast forward going to the Fae Palace. Everybody looks nice or whatever. Tinkerbell talks with Pan, and he just keeps drinking. He's like, oh my goodness, am I a myth? What am I? I don't know. Am I truly am what I am? Oh, let's go back. Let's go back. So before they even went to the palace, the Fae Princess meet their sister Smee, right? They meet her, and then they talk with her, and it was like, what did you give the lagoon? Like, how did Tinkerbell come back? or whatever. And then she says she gave the lagoon the throne. I was like, wow. I'm pretty sure she did that because what she did to Cherry. I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure. And the boys feel like it's a setup with them going to the palace, but they go anyway. So like I said, at the actual palace, he's drinking and Pan's drinking and he's talking to Tinkerbell, and Tinkerbell telling them that he's a myth, and how the lagoon spirits was whispering to her and telling her basically all about what happened to Pan. He's like hyperventilating, he's drunk, he's stressed out. And then I think the cool thing about, as far as like Van and Winnie, I like the fact that they can just hear each other's thoughts and feel it. It's just like the Fae. It's just like if y'all read the book A Court of Thorns and Roses. Oh, excuse me, A Court of Winds and Ruin, where they just was speaking to each other through the bond and feel each other. It was kind of like that, and I thought that was cool. I'm glad she added that in, because, you know, dabble that in there. And then what else happened in the book? I think the shadow, he was telling her, like, if the shadow seems like it's trying to take over you, look at him. Like, he was trying to teach her how to control the shadow, and I was like, that's so cool. And yeah. And then the dance, then when he started dancing with Rock, and they was talking a little bit, getting to know each other, yada yada yada. It wasn't that serious. And then you know what my favorite part in this book, when it was at the palace and the Fae Princess was going around in the palace trying to find their wings. It was just like they was just, each perspective, they was going over what they went through, like how they haven't really been close with their parents, but they love their grandmother. I just like that, them just reminiscing on how it was when they was little and they was in the palace and stuff like that. I kind of like that. I kind of like the fact that she just the way that she did it, and it was during the winter time and it was snowing. I fucking love that, because I can just picture how everything is up in that bitch. Like, I love books set in the winter time. Like, you know, that shit look really nice. So that's when what else happened? They meet up, all of them meet up, and they were just talking about what happened to each other, you know, trying to be there for Pan. Pan don't even want to talk about it. He's like, I ain't got time. And then they go back to the tree house, and, you know, they talk a little bit, and then I like it. Like, those moments when they have with each other, that makes me, you know, like, hey, they actually getting close or whatever. Cool, okay, that's fine. But I forgot where they went. They went up the stairs to go to this one room, but it's like a little bookish looking room, and I'm telling you, I actually couldn't see it. Like, I remember she said, going up the stairs, you can go to this one part of where it's like books, or you can go to this one part where it's like a section full of pillows. Like, I thought that was so cool. It was so cool, y'all. Like, I needed that. And then, you know, they did a little thing. I thought that was I liked it. Oh, I didn't even want to go in. Oh, when they all was actually, okay. Y'all know, if y'all read the book, y'all know. And then, what else happened after that? Oh yeah, Winnie gets up before everybody else, and she goes and meets and sees Tinkerbell, right? And I guess she tricked her into thinking that her mom was outside or something like that. And that's when Tinkerbell got Winnie away, and then basically set up a trap for the boys, where Pan got struck with some knives. He got stabbed, Van got stabbed, and everything. I wonder why the fuck he didn't left. Like Pam was like, go find Winnie, get the fuck on. Van was like, calm down, calm down. So they just went, just want to be fucking dumb. And then, what else happened after that? Yeah, they got struck with knives and shit. Where the boys been at? I think they've been there. Oh, yeah. So just like one room, them telling them, Tinkerbell comes in saying, I want the shadow, and he got to give it out willingly. The shadow was like, okay, I'm finna fucking go, bitch, bye. So and then the shadow chooses the Fae Princess. The Fae Princess. But I think before that even happened, I think before he even gave the shadow up, before he even gave the shadow up, Smee told, Tinkerbell had technically made Smee told what they did with the Fae Princess wings, because you know the wings, they don't have the wings no more. So I think she said after they left, she had their wings destroyed, and I was like, oh, you ever read the book Quarter Thorns and Roses? It's 2 parts that reminded me of this moment. The one with Cassian and the one with Rhysand's people. Okay, I didn't spoil it too much. Like, I know I read that book one time, and like that book still, because I took my time with reading those books, and I tell you, I got a good memory when it comes to things that I love and I care about. So anyways, going on to the story. So the shadow went into both the boys, and it made them have wings. I thought that was really cool. And yeah, that's when they went to go find Winnie, and they was fighting the Lost Boys in there. The part, I don't know who braided who hair. I think Smee braided the vicious boy. Excuse me. I think Smee braided Bash and Kaz hair. And I was like, what a scene in the book. I don't know whether it was necessary. It was just okay. She was like, I'm sorry, I love y'all so much. I'm sorry that I did what I did. I'm so sorry. Blah, blah, blah. What else happened? They eventually fought. No. After that, why the hell is Rock just saying, he's just giving his point of view, like, I'm seeing all this transpire. I'm seeing Pan get struck by knives. I'm seeing Vane get struck by knives. I'm seeing Tinkerbell, Smee telling them that she destroyed their wings. I'm seeing the shadow going to the 2 boys. What are you doing, friend? What are you doing? Just sitting there like this? Anyways, so after that all happened, I'm not quite sure whether Rob spoke to Pan or he spoke to Van. He was trying to give him some advice and whatnot. And then we had that scene with Rock by the lagoon. That was really cool. I actually saw it. Like, I just love telling y'all what the scenes that I actually saw in my head. And then what else happened? Why did Winnie,
I love you, Benji,
become a queen? Because they're not technically princesses, because she gave them the, oh my god, I wonder how is that gonna be now? Like, are they still gonna be in the treehouse? Or are y'all gonna move to the palace? I think it's gonna be so weird now. That last part, like, I'm kind of confused. I need to read somebody else's reviews. Is Rock like guys and girls? Because I know he mentioned in the last part of the book, he talking about the captain, and I was like, was that part even necessary? What is that? And I think when he be on the ship, he be eating the people. Of course he's a crocodile, but I call him Gator. I call him Gator Dude. But yeah, it's like 15 minutes. I just wanted to tell you what I saw in the book. I know I'm all over the place. This book really, I'm pretty sure that she's gonna come up with another book, especially how the book ended. But I thought this actual book was gonna go into detail on how the Gator Man was going to meet Wendy. Like, y'all taking so much time. You sitting around. What you sitting around for? Like, you could have been gone. And I'm just like, you have no use. But this man just eating people. Like, God, that was so funny. Oh yeah, now the Fae Princess got the shadow they can hear Winnie's